Welcome to the Random Mass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
So, Elseworlds starts tonight.
Yes.
It looks badass. It's actually, besides being a sneak peek or whatever,
Yeah, the little trailer.
A Batgirl.
Oh, yeah. The introduction.
Batwoman.
The introduction of Batwoman.
Not Batgirl, because Batgirl and Batwoman are two different people.
Yep. And it's not an evolution kind of thing.
No.
Like, she doesn't change into Batwoman after being Batgirl. It's two separate entities entirely.
Yes. Because somebody was telling me, was pairing her Batwoman from the show to Batgirl.
And it's like, wrong.
He's like, well, the mask is wrong, but no. Everything about it's perfect. Right on.
Everything about his descriptors, like his comparison was wrong because he was using two totally different characters.
I'm like, no. You're thinking Batgirl, and this is Batwoman.
Right.
It's actually dead on.
It really is.
But it's basically a sneak peek at Batwoman. Also, new character. There's going to be in this is actually a third bad guy. It's Black Suit Superman.
What? Is he going to be like the OP Superman, the one that lived in the sun for so long and then came back and his powers were just like... Oh, I got to remember the name of that Superman. I'm just going to type in Superman. Because it's pretty much what it is.
Eradicator.
No. It's its own offshoot character. It's not his own offshoot character. It's an alternate version of Superman who was punched into the sun by Doomsday and never came back. And he lived there for like 1,000 years, just absorbing. He's come back and he's like freaking Goku.
Right, but I'm pretty sure it's Eradicator.
No.
Because that's the Superman that is Superman.
Superman Prime.
Oh.
DC 1 million. I knew it was a one-off story. It wasn't like anything that ever hooked in permanently, but it's Superman Prime.
Out of the Superman,
he's the most OP'd son of a bitch, dude.
After death of Superman?
Yeah.
Eradicator is the Superman that actually becomes Superman.
Right. I'm trying to figure out when he got popped into that, like, Superman, it's just Superman's story. Come on.
It's probably right at the death of Superman.
Superman Secundus?
Anyways, we got that coming up tonight, starting tonight, and
the Elseworlds.
It's gonna be fucking
epic, to say the least.
It just looks badass. And the Jay Garrett Flash from Earth 90, it's not Jay Garrett. He's named Barry Allen.
Yeah, well, no.
No,
I know. He is the Barry Allen from the 90s Flash series.
Right. But
and that was his role then, too.
Right.
He's literally reprising his role as the 90s Flash. So that must have been the
Earth 90 though.
Earth 90. That makes sense. Earth 90, Flash 90. Yeah, it makes fucking sense. They did it.
It does.
They that was smooth move, guys.
But all the other heroes were killed off, destroyed in a battle.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, here are the confirmed heroes. Batwoman, Flash, Superman, Supergirl, Flash Arrow, Elongated Man,
Elongated Man, yes.
Vibe, Killer Frost, Iris Allen. But then down here I see one that makes me go, Nora Freeze. Are they going to do Mrs. Freeze instead of Mr. Freeze? Flip the story on its ear and have, like, in this alternate world, Victor Freeze be the one that is in stasis and she's the one that went insane trying to cure him? Why else would you have Nora Freeze in there?
No, but...
Like, unless it's like, going to be the... Oh! What, didn't she have a hero name, too? Or a villain name? Didn't she become, like, Lazara or something? Yes! Yes, she did. Dude, she might be Lazara, man. That might be... Ooh! Reanimation of the Dead, Conjuring Flames, Immortality. Seems like it might be there.
What's the confirmed villains?
I don't have any. Hold on.
They have to have the 3. At least the 2.
Monitor.
Psycho
Pirate.
What?
Yeah. Roger Hayden, Psycho Pirate.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the same thing I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, what?
What's that doctor's name?
Shit.
I'd have to watch the video.
Holt?
Doctor or something. That's why the reason why they're in Gotham.
Mr. Terrific. Oh, Merlin? Dark Archer?
No.
Because he's another one of his characters in here. Malcolm Merlin, I clicked his name at Dark Archer. I'm like, ooh. There's Joe Wilson. He's a superhero. But this is freaking Elseworlds, so anybody could be anything.
Right.
Monitor
is the big guy.
Yeah.
That was at the end.
Jimmy Olsen.
Even though technically Monitor is in the comic books is not a bad guy.
No.
He's got a counterpart that is Anti-Monitor.
Arthur King.
Anyways.
Wow, man.
I doubt. I seen a video that said that there are certain people that are confirmed.
Nora Freeze seems like it would make sense for them to introduce Lazara.
Maybe. I don't know. We don't have any idea.
Right.
It could just be a bit part.
Right. It could just be, a walk through. She could get hit by something and put her into a stasis and it start the whole Victor Freeze saga for the Batwoman series.
Right.
It could all come back around to that.
And actually, it depends on what timeline and everything you're talking about, because
right.
Nora Freeze wasn't even Nora Freeze in certain timelines.
Right.
She was cryogenically frozen because of disease or whatever.
Right.
But they were never married in certain timelines. He was obsessed with her.
Yes. It was more of a stalker thing.
Right.
Yeah. Could go that route with it.
But if they're actually going to call her Fries, thank you very much.
Right. Depends on what part of the world you're from.
It's about fries.
It is. It really is.
There was an episode of Gotham with Victor Freeze.
Yep.
And they were arguing about how they pronounce it, how it's pronounced, and he says it's Freeze. I told ya.
Knew it.
No, it's fries.
It.
It is fries, damn it.
I know how to spell.
F-R-I-E, that's fries. Like French fries.
Right. At this point, I see nothing that she had anything to do with the original Elseworlds run. So they are definitely just going off the beaten path to make their own story for this, which is brilliant. I love when they do that. Because then I can't go look for spoilers in the comics.
Plus, they might not have access to certain people.
Right. Well, no. DC, Warner Brothers has access to every character in the thing. The only reason they don't go with Batman is because they would have to pay other people because of it. They can use him, but they just have to pay out for it. But the thing is, you know who they don't have to pay for?
Bruce Wayne.
Batman Beyond.
Right.
And it's like, well, just go that route. You don't have to pay for Bruce. You don't have to pay for fucking Batman Beyond. Just skip that whole story. Just skip all of Batman.
Actually,
we know it. We don't care anymore.
They should just make a Batman Beyond movie.
Right. God, yeah. Yeah, they should. Okay. We're in the comics realm right now. The trailer for Endgame has dropped.
Yes.
We both saw it. We're both stoked as fuck that Ant-Man is in it. I was just like, yes! I'm also stoked that Hawkeye is in it. But how do you think they're going to switch this up? Because this is the end of the MCU as we know it. The Russo brothers have said that this is going to alter the entire landscape. Kevin Feige said that the next movies afterwards are technically going to be reboots, even though they're still going to be sequelized, because, you know, they're still part of the same story, but it's going to be new characters, different.
Right.
The only people that are guaranteed not to have been disappeared from the lineup is Guardians of the Galaxy as that unit. They're going to keep adding more people, but we're definitely getting Star-Lord, Groot, Drax, the core members.
Gamora.
Gamora is signed on for 3, so something's going to happen.
I actually heard the rumor for 3 is that
it's the quest to find her.
No, it focuses on her, not Star-Lord.
That'd be nice.
But
how do you think they're going to resolve it? I've got 3 possible ideas.
Time Stone.
That's a lot of people are saying Time Stone. I'm thinking Thanos. Thanos in his own, you know, retires, becomes the farmer thing like he does in the Infinity Gauntlet story, but realizes that it isn't what he was hoping it would be. He sacrificed so much, you know, and got nothing of what he was expecting in return, and fucking snaps back. That's one possibility. The other one I'm thinking of is what's her name?
Realm.
Huh?
You're
the
talking
quantum,
about
the quantum realm with Ant-Man being able to like travel back using it, because that size and moved a certain speed, he could theoretically travel back in time. Theoretically, you know, I don't see anybody on the cast list smart enough to pull that one off, though.
Because Hank Pym is
gone. Like the one that would be able to do it's not there.
Scott Lang can't do.
The only person I could think that would be able to help Scott to do it, Bruce. And the other one is Mantis getting the gauntlet, or Nebula getting the gauntlet and reverting everything back to
like she does.
I'm thinking they could go with that, or they could put a spin on it and have Scarlet Witch be the one to get the gauntlet on, and then when she do like the House of M in reverse, where she wiped out half of all mutants, she goes the opposite direction and brings back the half that, or tries to bring back the half that Thanos got rid of, and in turn brings the Marvel X-Men universe characters.
We'll have to watch on Game to find out.
Yep, we are. I can't wait, dude. I'm fucking so stoked.
I'm waiting for that. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel looks so good. Dude, Aquaman looks fucking amazing too. I was really fucking surprised at how good
it's Aquaman though.
I know. Why do you think I was surprised?
Come on now, nobody cares about Aquaman.
They do now. Like there are mothers lined up around the fucking world going, "Hey, honey, I'll take you to go watch Aquaman."
You see Big Bang Theory about that?
Yep. Why do I have to be Aquaman?
No. He's like, it's been a recent episode. I'll take an Aquaman. I want to get on the bandwagon before everybody else does.
Right. Right. The overarching reaction to Aquaman from people that have gotten to see the sneak previews and shit, everybody's like, this is going to be the movie that can save the DCEU if they play off of it properly. Because it sets everything up. It feels like a Guardians of the Galaxy type movie, and it's like smart assiness, but it also has a lot of the seriousness that like the Iron Man features would have.
I'm like,
hey, if it's all I can hope is it's better than fucking Superman vs. Batman, or Justice League,
or Suicide Squad,
which I didn't mind. I didn't particularly like.
The only thing that saved it was Harley Quinn.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep.
And you're like, what about Deadshot?
What about him?
I'm like,
that would be exactly how I would say it. What about him? He wasn't.
It
was Will Smith. Yay. But whatever.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. But whatever he brought to the movie, Ben Affleck killed.
Yeah. Yep. His 5 fucking minutes of Batman on that fucking in that movie just killed
everything.
All the momentum that it was carrying. Diablo is one of the best characters in that thing, and he's just so fucking shit on throughout the entire thing. They're just like, no, we're not going to delve into his story much. We're going to tell you why, but not really go into it. We're going to...
this is all the characters.
Yeah, it's just half-assed storytelling the whole way through for everybody.
Right. Killer Croc, he's amazing.
Oh, yeah. They did amazing casting. Except for Batman. If they were smart, they would have just been like, please come back from the Dark Knight trilogy and just be Batman for us. Because they already established a killer fucking Batman in that trilogy. Right. Why Affleck? Why couldn't they just be like, okay, we know you're an asshole sometimes, dude. I can't even remember his name. I'm wanting to say Christopher Nolan, but I know that's the director. You know who I'm talking about, though.
Don't matter.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyways, they killed off any momentum Will Smith had in that.
Christian fucking Bale.
Oh. Yeah, he
of the more modern Batman movies, he's the best one we've got so far.
I don't care what you say. Michael Keaton was a great Batman.
Yeah.
Excellent Batman. After that, they're best shit.
Val Kilmer did a good job with what he had to work with. That script was shit. If he'd have been put in like a Tim Burton Batman movie, he'd have been able to play that shit fucking spot on.
But I wouldn't have liked it because
it wouldn't have been Michael Keaton.
Right.
Even though it all is the same story and arc and shit, apparently.
Right. He came in and I'm like, okay, he's Batman.
Right.
But he's not Bruce Wayne.
Oh, God, no.
I'm looking for Michael Keaton to walk in and say, what the fuck are you doing here?
Why are you in my house?
Why are you here?
Right. I was really expecting that for Batman and Robin. I was expecting him to go, George Clooney, what are you doing in my house? It was schlocky enough, it would have actually worked. They gave him a Bat credit card, for fuck's sake. Like, how much more schlock can you add?
Okay, a couple of things that this past week. Supergirl.
Yes.
Got let go from the DEO
DECU.
No, the government agency.
She's out back on her own now. She's no longer contracted to them.
I'm like, wait. you're gonna fire her. I doubt that she gets paid.
Right. You're already shitting all over her, now you're gonna piss her off? Smart.
The president fired her because she wouldn't reveal her secret identity. Like, whoa,
Okay. So they are literally stealing shit from Rick and Morty for Supergirl. Like, I'm surprised she didn't ask for an autograph.
Like, wait.
You're gonna fire the one thing that can save your fucking ass?
You're firing her for not telling you her secret identity. But not telling you her secret identity means she is not getting paid.
Right.
You're firing somebody that's working for free.
Pretty much. And it's not like they're gonna...
What the fuck are you doing?
Stupid.
Because if she's getting paid.
Right. Then it's got to be cash under the table because they don't have a name to give a check to. Couldn't go direct deposit.
Well, you can't go direct deposit because you can trace that.
Right. You're not giving her a check because that could be traced as well. You know what bank she would go to. You'd be like, what account did the money, drop? There, if she is getting paid, it's under the table. Which, in and of itself, speaks loads about the government in Supergirl's world. And to fire someone who can literally fucking just punch you into space does not seem like a smart move. Like, you don't see the Avengers going up to Bruce and going, "You're fired." This shit doesn't happen. He went away on his own. Fuck.
We're gonna have to let you go.
Get the fuck. You're crazy. That's just stupid. Ooh, I wonder if Jason Momoa is going to lose a hand in this movie. Because I just remembered Aquaman in his most badass form had the trident head stuck to his arm.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So, that happened, and then somehow, in the Flash, we find out Nora's actually working for somebody.
What?
And I was asking about it, and everybody says that it is. It's Dawn. The Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
In the future. So somehow...
And it's not HG's body?
It's yes, as well as his body. So somehow he gets back to the future.
Don't forget, Barry did say the only way you can make it home is if you help me.
He says that again.
I know.
This past week.
I know. I watched this episode this week just on fucking accident. I got home and clicked it on, and I saw.
You didn't see that the very end though.
No.
Where she goes to 2049.
No. I fell asleep before that. I saw the part where Wells had Barry back in time, passed out on the floor, and they're like talking in another room. He's like, "Oh, he's waking up, gotta go," and zips back in. I'm like, "Oh my god, were they thinking that far ahead from season 1? Because even in season 1, when Barry starts waking up, he zips back into the room." So he was they literally foreshadowed Barry coming from the future, and okay, so only thing I can think is Barry held up on his end of the deal, and takes Thawne home.
I hope Thawne get home.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him doing it.
Actually, I don't even see that because
Thawne doesn't really.
That's not right. It doesn't work out right. 2049 is not his future.
No, you're right.
Because he's from the 22nd century.
Well, then it could have been a part of his travels coming back.
But it is like the oldest version of Thawne. He's older than he was.
It still bothers me we'll never get original Wells back.
Original Wells died
in the first season. They got the body shift, and then he became Thawne took his body.
Yeah,
that original Wells. I really like that characterization of him. I don't care. Like, Kavanaugh can play whoever the hell he wants in the show, right. And I'll still watch it, and he'll be my favorite character because I just like the way the dude is. Because okay, I remember him from Ed initially, his little sitcom that he had on fucking NBC. I know him for comedy, and then to see him come and play this like menacing version of the Flash, I'm just like,
are you talking? If you're talking original Wells, that he died the same night Barry's parents did.
oh, that's right,
His mom did.
that's right.
Because he took. That was like 14 years earlier.
That's right.
Because he killed him and took his form.
That's right. You're right. That's true. But just that the original incarnation that for that first like episode and a half, maybe 3 episodes was your original Wells before they started diving into the time jump in and Reverse Flash and like they had hinted to Reverse Flash in those first episodes.
Actually, for a lot of the first season, they didn't really introduce the Reverse Flash until the end of the season.
You're right. But
they hinted at it. You finally, the first major hint was you finally seeing the yellow suit.
Right.
But I like
HR was pretty cool.
I think Thawne is actually my favorite Wells.
Right. And they don't consider him Wells. Thawne and Wells are 2 totally different characters, even though they're both played by Tom Cavanaugh.
Well, there's another guy that plays
Thawne as well.
Thawne as well. What's his first name? Eaglebarn or something?
Yeah, Eobard.
Eobard
Thawne.
I can't pronounce it.
Professor Zoom. I gotta go to in other media, television, Arrowverse. Matt Lester is the other one is the one that plays the other version of Thawne.
Which is his true form.
Right. His original body. Still though, I don't know, they did a really good job.
But Tom Cavanaugh, is that his name?
Yes.
He plays it better than.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! They
don't even play it the same.
No, nope, not even close to the same. He plays it a lot darker. Like the other one played it jokery almost. Like he was like having fun with it, and this like that version of Thawne, like Cavanaugh's version of Thawne is more desperate, and like you can sense his anguish of like wanting to get home so fucking bad he'll do anything to get there. Kind of like
the thing with Thawne is he kills Barry's mom, Nora, to kind of cripple the Flash, and then he's like, then he learns that he has to help the Flash become the Flash so he can get home.
Right.
It's like
it wouldn't make sense that in the long run, like I don't I don't see like where like only thing I can figure is he becomes Black Flash.
No, Black Flash is...
No. Thawne is Black Flash in the comics. I can see them, like, they've taken enough detours and like, made enough changes in the show that he helps him get home. And in doing so, he's just like, you know what? You're not that bad of a guy. And just becomes Black Flash in his time frame and picks up the mantle where Barry Allen left
he's
it.
locked up. He's locked up in the future.
I mean, yeah.
In Nora's timeline.
Oh, in Nora's timeline, yeah. I mean, but there again, the timelines shift every time a time travel happens. Like, Barry going back this last time might have been the catalyst for Thawne to get home. Or to get another step forward in time without aging as much, kind of.
But it looks like he's been locked up for a while.
Right.
And
what gets me... Has Oliver been let... Is he out of prison yet?
Yes.
Okay.
He got out of prison not this week, the week before, at the very end.
Okay.
of the episode. And this week, he's got home and shit, and the Anti-Vigilante Act. They capture somebody with Oliver being Arrow without the mask.
Okay.
He's not wearing the mask. And like, why arrest him? Not gonna happen. I'll have your job for that. This blah blah blah. The new mayor. Nice. And then it's like, that's not gonna happen either. He's working with the police department. And the new DA. I don't see her taking your side on this.
I like
because it's Black Siren.
Nice.
What's her name? Laura Lance. Earth 2's Laura Lance.
We fucking called it, dude. Guess who's getting moved into Titans on season 2? Kid Flash.
Is it gonna be?
Yep. Yep. It's Barry. Blackberry from the Arrowverse. That he's leaving Legends of Tomorrow. He's going to Titans.
Well,
he's already left Legends of Tomorrow, but they're picking him up for fucking Titans. Wally West. Yeah. What'd I call him?
Barry.
Oh no,
Blackberry.
Wally.
You call him Blackberry.
Yeah. Blackberry West. Wally West.
It's Wally West. So it is. They are tying it together with season 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when the actor's like, yeah, I can't wait to start filming on Titans, kind of gives everything away, doesn't it?
Yeah, that stuff is part of the Arrowverse.
Yes, with the Berlanti verse, man, is getting bigger and better. And
Earth 1.
Right.
At that. Because
maybe. With him being Kid Flash, you never know. He could end up, boom, somewhere else, and get trapped there, like lost there. Yeah. Loses contact with the Speed Force in a fucking realm he doesn't quite know. Have to fucking... Oh, dude, there's a million things they could do with him and, like, ending up in the Titans.
Yeah. Just bring him over.
They really should. They should just have him, like, clean, straight up, be Earth 1, no bullshit.
Right.
Built on that version of the Arrowverse. A lot of people are thinking Elseworlds might mash all the worlds together to make it Earth X, to where all of them will be in the same realm. You wouldn't have to have an excuse for Supergirl and Flash.
I don't see that happen.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of the comic book writers and shit are like, I would take it this direction. This is the way it should go if they want to be able to tell these stories succinctly. People who get paid to actually do this shit are like, this is how it should be done if they want to do it right. And knowing Greg Berlanti, he's probably reading this stuff going, man, they're right, but no!
I'm not doing it. Because you said this,
I'm not. You're going to have to wait for another Crisis on Infinite Earths. It'll probably be Crisis on Earth X when they do it.
No, whatever it is, it will be a Crisis, but they already stated that's the year 2024.
Yeah.
That's like just over 5 years from now. That's when Barry disappears.
Yeah. I'm dead serious, dude. DC is floundering so badly with their movie universe. They really just need to go to Marvel and beg. They really do just need to go to Marvel and be like, you remember in the 90s when we did that really awesome thing and it made us a bunch of fucking money? Let's do that again. You have Wolverine, we have Batman, let's do a Dark Claw movie. We need to do a Dark Claw movie. It needs to fucking happen, dude. Like, how Hollywood has not gone... Wait a minute. Batman, one of the greatest movie superheroes of all time, and Wolverine, one of the highest selling movie heroes of all time, in one character? Why are we not doing that? Like, Hollywood, the president of Hollywood needs to get up off his ass and start reading some Amalgam comics.
Really, I think Wolverine's now the second highest.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
But there you go. You can even get Deadpool in on the Amalgam. Have Deadpool and Joker be amalgam together instead of Joker and Sabretooth. Though I do like Hyena as just a concept, but Deadpool and Joker seems like it'd be more fun. You'd be breaking the fourth wall, making jokes directly to us, and Batman, like Dark Club, be like, "What? I'm kind of confused." But yeah, like no, DC is like floundering so hard in their movies realm that they need the help from Marvel, and that would be the way to do it.
They tried going too dark.
I don't even not try going too dark. They just went so far off of the reservation with the characterizations of these people.
That's you. And what you said about Christian Bale, I don't like the idea of that Batman. And it's not that Batman. It's other characters in that
in that universe.
In that universe,
right?
Like the Robin of that universe
would be shit.
It is shit. They introduce him. They don't call him Robin.
No, like,
until the very end. This is his middle name.
No, it's his real name. His real first name is Robin.
Oh, what? That's stupid.
That's bullshit. And they kind of let it into like a Batman Beyond outro of the story, leaving Robin in the Batcave. It's like what? Now I can see Titans being the ones to pick up off of that. The way he was just like fuck Batman. You know, I can see that being the same Robin, so to speak, like the same characterization of Robin, but he changes his name to Tim Drake, so he doesn't. You know, it's not too obvious. Or fucking Dick Grayson. No, it's Dick Grayson in that one.
Dick Grayson.
And Tim Drake is the current Robin in the universe.
Tim is second Robin.
Okay.
And he always has been.
Right.
Tim Drake. It's Dick Grayson.
Tim Drake. Jason Todd. Damian.
Yeah.
That's just the male Robins. That's not counting Red Robin and...
Red Robin is one of the...
But she was a replacement Robin.
There was... That's not... You're thinking the wrong thing, because Red Robin is one of the male Robins.
Oh yeah, no. I'm thinking, damn it.
It's the third one.
Yeah.
Jason Todd. There's one... I can't... I always forget the order.
Right.
Between Jason Todd and Tim Drake.
Stephanie Brown was Red Robin. No, she was just straight up female Robin.
Yeah, female Robin. The Red Robin.
Tim Drake became Red Robin.
And Jason Todd, which is the second one, is Red Hood.
Damian Wayne is Robin. Tim Drake is Red Robin. Jason Todd is Red Hood. Dick Grayson is Nightwing.
So, what's Damian Wayne gonna become when he gets old enough to take on his own mantle?
He'll be Batman. He'll take the old man's mantle. He'll be full on Batman.
No, Bruce Wayne. It's already been established. Bruce Wayne gives it to that other kid
because Damian's not fucking mature enough,
and becomes Batman Beyond.
Right.
Actually, that's a different timeline, anyways, because
Redbird. He'll become Redbird.
Big Bird.
No. That's one of his alter aliases. When he teams with Nightwing, he becomes Redbird. So I can see him just going flat out
Redbird.
Becoming Redbird. I would say fuck it, steal the name Phoenix. Have Robin, Damian Wayne die in a fire and fucking come out. You know, fucking using the Al Ghul fucking
the Lazarus Pit.
Yeah.
Use one of the Lazarus Pits because there's multiples across the world.
Yeah, have him be brought back to the Lazarus Pit and be the Phoenix, be DC's Phoenix. Oh, dude, Marvel would have a fucking shit fit. They'd be like, "No, we've got Phoenix." And I was like, "Well, yeah, but your Phoenix is a chick." And that's only in one rendition. The Phoenix is an entity, so fuck you.
Actually, Phoenix 2 is a chick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's the daughter.
Isn't the Phoenix Force like an alien, sentient alien energy?
It originally it was never really Jean Grey.
No. I mean, we both know that.
It's a sentient being energy
that stumbled on to Jean Grey's energy when her friend died, and she tried to latch to her psychically, and it started to kill her, brought her to that other side, and the Phoenix Force was like, "What's that?" and started its travel towards that energy.
It took the form when she Jean Grey when
they were on the Shi'ar expedition, weren't they? Weren't they on their way back from that when they had the crash?
Just a regular space expedition, like space station.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
And it took her form. It put her in Jean Grey in a cocoon at the bottom of the freaking Hudson River.
Yeah, and then good luck trying to find that. Like, as far as the reference points on that, people will just glaze right past it like it didn't fucking happen. I'm like, no, I remember the panels of her in the cocoon at the bottom of the fucking ocean. They literally showed the fucking panel, at the bottom of the water.
Yeah, I know. Everybody. Oh no! It's Jean Grey. No, it's not.
It isn't. Boom! There it is. Here's your panel where it's got Jean in the cocoon in the dead center, Jean in the cocoon on your left, the Phoenix Force on the right taking her body, and in the center is the cocoon as well. Like it's the process of her taking her body and becoming that lookalike of Jean Grey, which I think they revealed in the Dark Phoenix saga.
I thought it was in the Avengers because the Avengers.
Oh, no. No. It is Avengers. What lurks within the cocoon? Phoenix Rising, the return of Jean Grey, the actual Jean Grey.
Right, because even.
Which there again, though, that's when Phoenix took the body and Wolverine had to kill her. Because that's how Jean Grey ended up dying, was the Phoenix Force took the body when the cocoon was opened. Because it knew it couldn't face her powers alone. So it took the body. They jumped a lot of shit in X-Men 3. They just skipped the whole cocoon segment, more or less. And said that it resurrected her from the bottom of the ocean, or the bottom of the lake, or whatever. And it's like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. The reason the Phoenix Force takes her body is because it knows that she is more powerful than it is.
It don't matter. It's all bullshit anyway.
Right. It's all fucking, it's all made up. Who cares?
So, what last thing before
picks of this hour-long extravaganza episode?
I was talking to somebody and they're like laughing about. I talking to a friend about the Flash and stuff, and somebody else was like, "What are you talking about?" We're like, "The Flash." Oh, I don't watch that. It's not real. Blah blah blah. I sometimes watch Arrow. I thought to myself, wait a minute.
You don't watch?
You watch Arrow.
But not Flash.
Not Flash. And Flash is a superior show.
Yes. It is. Very.
The Flash is superior than Arrow. Arrow's great. But it's no Flash. Actually, I do have one other thing to say. This is a bit more random.
Well, that's why we're called the Random Ass Podcast.
So, thinking about it, earlier this week, 21 years ago, Dad passed away. And so I thought of a couple of stories about Dad. One of them is Babylon 5. He liked that show.
Did not know that.
But, well, he liked it when he saw it, the first couple times he saw it. But, it was on Saturday nights, and he was always out doing gigs with the band.
Yep.
So it'd be like every 6 months he'd get to watch one episode. And every time he watched it,
It was the same episode?
it was the same freaking episode. And he'd get pissed off about it.
Oh, come on!
I haven't watched this in 6 months, and it's the same episode. I haven't watched it in 2 years. I've watched the same episode for the last 2 years.
Sounds about right. That doesn't sound like fucking Luckier Family.
So another thing I thought about that is he grounded me once for how should I put it? I was out later than I should have been, or was supposed to be, and I didn't call,
Okay.
so I got grounded for it. I'm like, that wouldn't work nowadays.
No. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got a cell phone.
Right? But you know how to punish kids nowadays, right? You don't take the phone away from them, you take all their chargers. And watch them use it less and slowly panic as that battery reaches zero. It's way, way more mental.
No. Because other kids have chargers and they borrow their friends' chargers.
Right. No. You ground them.
Right.
And you take their chargers. No friends come over. You got no charger. Once that's done, you're done. 2 weeks. Kids would freak, dude.
But the problem with that is people like their kids to have a phone.
To keep them fucking occupied so they don't have to spend time with them.
No, not just that. Mom wanted Ariel to have a phone.
So she could get a hold of her and shit.
Or she can get a hold of, they could get a hold of each other.
Right. Spoiler, that's her name. God, that was driving me insane. What Stephanie Brown became after Robin.
Okay.
She became Spoiler. Actually, she was Spoiler first, but whatever.
She went back to Spoiler.
Yeah, she became Robin, then Batgirl, momentarily.
Yeah.
Funny. I'm guessing that was during the...
Oracle.
Yeah, I was going to say during the Oracle run. Because now she's back to being... Barbara Gordon's no longer Oracle, is she? Is she back to being Batgirl?
I think so.
It's so damn confusing.
Because she's no longer paralyzed.
Right, because that all got retconned. Or did Booster Gold finally pull it off? No, wasn't Booster Gold. Rex. The one from Legends of Tomorrow. His original run in the comics was going back in time and trying to prevent Batgirl from being paralyzed. He's able to stop every other fucking thing from happening to her. Getting stripped, getting raped, getting fucked up by Joker. Cannot stop her from getting paralyzed. And at the end, he's like, I just can't do it. And they're like, that's the point. There are some things you just cannot stop.
Right.
And it's like, oh. And it would have been a great twist to have him actually pull it off and her be Batgirl again because he was able to.
It's like, I only watched the first one. Butterfly Effect.
Yes. Yeah, there are certain things that can't be changed.
you can't change certain things because no matter how hard you try.
Right.
And if you change it,
It fucks up a lot of other things.
you have.
Though I do love the original. Do you remember did you seen the original ending to that movie?
Yes, I like the original. The director's cut.
The director's cut where he goes back to the womb.
Yes.
That's
I like
fucking
that.
genius.
I love that better.
It makes so much more sense. He's more worried about her happiness that he'd rather not exist for her to be happy than to.
So he strangles himself with the umbilical cord. Like his sibling did.
Yeah.
Because she said, the mom says it in the movie, in the director's cut, that she was pregnant before and the kid died like during birth. Same as him. By strangling
Himself with the umbilical cord. Well, that's not how they put it. They got wound up in the umbilical cord, but at the end they show that it is an intentional act.
Right.
Yeah. Which wouldn't that technically just mean he was his own brother? Like he keeps going back and.
But I like that.
Yeah, that ending. Yeah, because you know what? You know the reason I like that ending better? Because it wouldn't have the shitty fucking sequels that came afterwards. That's why. It told the story in a perfectly succinct circle. It ended it where it began. It came right back. And you don't have these fucking shoot-offs of, oh, this is what happened. Oh, this is what happened. No, pass.
No. So what do you want to do for picks?
That's a good question. To which I don't have an answer. Picks. Today was mostly comics.
DC mostly.
Yeah, okay, there you go. DC arcs you would like to see either used in the Arrowverse or done in the movie properly. I will go with Arrowverse because we know it will be done properly there.
I don't know many DC arcs.
I would like to see... Well, it would take Batman to do that, but never mind. Shit. Okay, scrap that idea. We need to learn more about DC before we start looking into their arcs.
Your real arc I know is like...
Crisis. The Crises and the Flashpoints.
Crisis, Flashpoint, and Death of...
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's all
Gotham by Gaslight's another good, decent one. And Court of the Owls. I know a lot of Batman runs, but outside of DC, now I got nothing.
Outside of Batman? I don't know.
Yeah, the rest of DC. Did you see who's getting canceled now? Daredevil.
Like I said, I have a feeling they're all going to end up on their own app.
Yeah, they're all end up on the Disney streaming service. Yeah, I'm almost 1,000% sure.
New seasons.
Jessica
Jones, it hasn't been canceled because they already, and Punisher, because they already started production for the next season.
Right.
That's supposed to be out early this year, this coming year, 2019.
Right.
They'll get canceled shortly after
the season ends.
The season comes out.
I'm just glad Cloak and Dagger hasn't gotten the band hammer or the hammer yet.
But they're not on Netflix.
No, but they're not. Freeform is no longer a specific Disney channel that's owned by like 5 or 6 different fucking companies. So I'm surprised that they haven't tried to fucking worm their way to getting that one canceled too, so they can just get everything on, start a Marvel-verse.
Like I said, that's my opinions. What's going to happen is everything.
No, they did. They are the majority owners. Yeah, that'll be there forever.
And then Runaways is Hulu.
Yep, which I don't see that lasting long either.
I don't know. I've watched a little bit, but haven't been able to make it through that one. I watched a little bit more than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though.
Right? It's so fucking weird. Okay? We didn't particularly care for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but love the Immortals.
Right.
They keep Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on and scrap the Immortals.
Right.
It makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't know. There's so Marvel makes very little sense. Okay, there we go. Marvel characters we would like to see with their own series. Not their own movie, but their own series, where the story could be told properly. Everything included since Disney and Marvel, or Disney and Fox have come to terms, and it looks like it's actually going to happen.
Mm.
And you can even pick the channel you want it on.
Just because... This makes it a little bit harder because if you want to keep it kind of right with what they already got.
Right.
Stuff that's based in the X-Men universe. It's going to be hard to do.
Not really.
Because of The Gifted.
Yes and no. I don't think that the Gifted is going to be affected because it is an alternate timeline being told. So it's not relative to the current run of any of the movies that they have going. It would make sense that they could keep that one going without...
But it seems like it is... It's basically what's happening now, and those are the X-Men movies...
were the past.
Were the past.
Yeah, what the showrunner on the series had stated that it is the timeline during Days of Future Past before Wolverine gets sent back. That's why the X-Men have disappeared. They're on the run.
That doesn't make sense.
And that's why the Gifted are being hunted. More or less.
It makes a little bit of sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Fucking none of the X-Men shit makes sense in the long run.
Because the Sentinels robots no longer exist.
Right.
In The Gifted.
They were never created in Days of Future Past. Wolverine going back. No, they were created, but they never reached manufacture point because Wolverine went back and everything got proved and they didn't... That's why they disappeared at the end. When he pulls off the shit and the Sentinels disappear, they were never created. By the end of Days of Future Past, the Sentinels no longer exist. So they weren't destroyed. This is so what I'm gathering from what was said by the showrunner and what the stories have projected is that it's the alternate timeline before Wolverine gets sent back. Like if Wolverine never got sent back and the X-Men were destroyed at that point, because if the Sentinels are destroyed as well, that means they thought most mutant kind was gone.
But
they could also backdoor House of M.
If Wolverine didn't get sent back,
right,
it's because
the Sentinels succeeded.
The Sentinels still existed. That's why Wolverine got sent back.
Right. If Wolverine didn't get sent back and the Sentinels completed their mission of destroying the mutants on Earth and being sent to just capture them from that point on...
That doesn't add up either.
Then they would have stopped production of the Sentinels once mutant kind has been eradicated.
If you remember correctly, from comic books wise...
Well, yeah. Comic books, they never reached that fucking point. Days of Future Past has nothing to do with the Sentinels.
Comic book wise, it don't matter because the Sentinels turn on humans.
Yeah, and end up getting shut down. Yeah, that could be another route they could take with it. They succeeded their mission, and then we got all the mutants. Time to start killing the other living things.
We're going to kill humans that could
potentially
possibly
be. Yeah. And then the plug gets pulled. Master Mold gets destroyed.
You can't get to Master Mold.
Right.
That's the problem. No.
Did Wolverine get to Master Mold?
Eventually.
I thought Wolverine went in through the shoulder of Master Mold, very much like Ninja Turtles, where they fucking went into the shoulder of Krang.
So, I don't know. We won't have picks this week.
Yeah, fuck it. You just got an entire week or an entire episode of picks last time. Fuck it.
Yeah, something like that. But until next time.
Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell
your
frenemies.
Until next time.
Keep it random, or keep it random.
And
Peace.
peace.